Hello there, it's Wendy Harrington from Tap This Group, checking back in with another idea to help you with getting traction for your service business. I've had a couple of other posts that I shared this week. We are looking at different strategies that you can take to move your business forward, and particularly focusing on your current customers. And so today, the one I'm going to be talking about is listening. And listening is something that we hear a lot about, haha, no pun intended, but finding a way to really do this in a more systematic way is one of the things that will help you get traction. So there are 4 different initial, or maybe even 5 different initial steps along the way to really deepen your ability to listen and then be proactive in how you respond to your customers. The first one is really taking advantage of one-on-one conversation. And this is probably the easiest thing to do at one level, because you're really just going to be asking your customer, what is it that they feel like they're getting the most out of in the service you provide, and really understanding the reasons that they asked you to come in and help them, the motivations they had, and all of the different factors that you can help them tease out, I guess, to really understand how they chose your particular business, as well as getting your type of service. The second is going to be going through something that takes the personal connection out a little bit. You're looking for some kind of anonymous feedback. So this is where you send out a survey to your customers, or you ask them to take a poll, those kinds of things. And the benefit there, as you can imagine, is that if someone has had a service from you and they like you, they may or may not want to be completely honest in giving you feedback that could help you grow or could help you spot an opportunity to really dial up your service delivery in some way. So an anonymous survey can really help with that front. Third thing is to look at actually competitive reviews. And this is where you are starting to go from just monitoring what's going on to a little deeper level of listening. If you start to look at what people are putting into competitive reviews, you may get some insight here into things that you can add to your business, or things that really perhaps are big advantages that you have that you didn't even recognize, or your particular customers didn't recognize because they haven't experienced the opposite. So looking at customer reviews from competitive businesses can be a good step in that direction to fill in some gaps and spot some missed opportunities. Another is social monitoring. And this is something that you can get from a number of different sources, or if you have the time, you can go in and dig in yourself a little bit, where you're monitoring what sort of feedback is coming up for your business name. You can do Google searches, you can search for your company name in any of the social media platforms and see what people are saying about you. And so that's the monitoring piece. And this is important, but really what it's useful for is being able to react to what's happening in the market right now. If you want to really go a little bit deeper, and I do believe that you should, you want to go into what we call social listening. And social listening is where you're having some level of engagement, or you're digging deeper to find the why behind people's opinions. And you could be in any of these looking at, of course, opinions about your company or your particular sales team or service delivery team, but it could also be about, what are people saying about your industry overall? What are people saying about people in your geography? You can take this out and bring it in a little bit to really shape the decisions that you choose to make on your services, how you package things, all these different levels. And so it's a lot to get into. A small piece is the listening. But these are hopefully ideas to get you started. And if you ever want to brainstorm about other ways to apply listening to your business, that's what I'm here for. Wendy Harrington with Tap This Group. The next section that we're going to be looking at is segmentation. Always exciting, and it's where we put on our detective caps. So again, hope you have a wonderful day, and I will hope to hear from you soon.